Hi guys, it's Nina from Kits Knits, and today we are going to review some yarns that Yarnspirations so kindly sent me. I actually, full disclosure, filmed this a while ago, but it was right before I was getting sick, and then I was watching it back and I was like, I look sick, so I'm gonna redo this video. So I do have some of the skeins like partially crocheted or knit up, but I think that at least you guys will be able to see what I've done with them. Okay, so they sent me three different kinds of yarn. The first one I have already actually knit up into this 1x1 beanie. A lot of you guys were asking me about this on Instagram. The color, it's so like sunny and cheery and bright. I don't know if it's like my color per se, but it is like a very fun color. So I just did like a very simple 1x1 rib hat just to see how far the yarn would go and how it works up and if it passes the itch test, and it does. It's not itchy, which is really nice. It's nice and comfortable. It's very springy to work with. It's a really, honestly, like nice yarn. So I knit up this one, and I'm going to also do a cabled ear warmer with this one. I will definitely have enough yarn, so that's the nice thing about this. It comes in a really big ball. I can't remember how much yardage. I think I touch on that later, but really nice. It's very comparable to the other similar yarns that are on the market. I don't know if that's gonna focus closer to that. Super bulky, great to work with. I'm not 100% sure of all the colors that are available. I know in the States this is available at Walmart, but in Canada I believe you can only get this through the Yarnspirations website right now. They have this green color I really love. I think like that would be cute. I also think this would be really nice for some squares for my great granny square blanket to crochet with. Yeah, this one I really like. You get a lot. Like if you were going to buy this to make a project, you're gonna have leftover, and then if you are somebody who sells your finished items, like I said, you can get a toque, an ear warmer. You could probably get 2 hats out of this because this one has a folded brim, so I think one skein goes a long way. So that's our first one. I do like this one. Like this one I would purchase myself. This is a yarn I would use myself because I have a couple of patterns that use this type of yarn, and it's great. It was really easy to work with. The other one we have here is like a really skinny chenille. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't typically work with this thin of chenille yarn, but sometimes I like to incorporate like smaller details in my patterns, like how my Frankenstein over there has the little bolts in his neck. I do use a smaller yarn for that. So I will have use for this. I could also double it too, I think. I haven't swatched this one up. I did see they posted a pattern that was knit with it, and it looked really nice knit. I just think for me, I'd probably crochet with something like this because I don't like how this particular yarn knits up. Sometimes it gets really holey, and I don't like that, but it's super soft. The color is so pretty. So I don't know what I would make with this one. I don't know, I might have to play around with it. But like this is great. If you like this kind of yarn, I know a lot of you guys do, then like this is a great option, and it is recycled polyester, so that's really nice. 170 grams. This is a big skein. Like I'm sure this goes really far. Honestly, maybe like a little baby blanket would be really cute with this one. That would actually be really nice. Maybe I should look into doing something like that. Okay, the other two are actually the same yarn, just different colors. So the first one I actually did crochet up, and I'll show you guys more like close-up of that, but I love this color. I think it's so pretty. I'm gonna make my mom a poncho with this color because I think she would look really nice in this color. And this is quite nice. I do believe I'm gonna crochet her poncho. I was originally gonna knit one, but I think I'm gonna crochet it because I just feel like if I start a knit one, it's gonna take me a lot longer, and I I don't know if I would finish it, to be honest. So I'm gonna crochet her one. And yeah, I like how this swatch drapes. I like that it's still pretty thick, even though this is more of like a worsted weight. It's really nice though. I really like this one. The yellow too. I'm big into yellow right now. I feel like a lot of people are. I feel like that's a perfect like yellow for spring. It's just so sunny and happy. Knitting with this one was fine. I just did like a small swatch here and like stockinette, but I don't know what I just don't know because I don't work with worsted weight very often anymore. I don't know what I would make. Like maybe if I had enough of it, I would make a sweater, but then I also just don't wear a lot of the things that I make. So maybe like a scarf would be cute, a little spring scarf, or like a little bandana thing, like you know how the cute little tie cottage core kind of ones. Oh, maybe I'll have to do something like that. That would be really cutesy. Okay, let's take a closer look at these. So it looks to me that right now this Bernat line has just the three different kinds, which would be the Impact one, Hope, and then this one is called Inspire. So I did use this one already to make a beanie. I really enjoyed working with this yarn. This one is 80% recycled acrylic and 20% recycled wool. Okay, the other one, which I am getting a couple more in this color. I love this color, and I think that color would look so nice on my mom. So I'd love to make her a poncho out of this because I don't use this thickness of yarn very often. This is like, what does it say here? My skeins have no info on them, so I'm just going off the sheets here. I think this one was considered a worsted weight. It's kind of like a lighter worsted though. It's not very thick, so maybe like just a size down from worsted. But this is 52% recycled acrylic, 28% recycled polyester, and then 20% recycled cotton, which is a really interesting blend. But I quite like it. I love this color. Is it not just so pretty? I love the different tones. It's so nice. They also sent it to me in this pretty yellow color, which is very nice for spring, I would say. This all feels really soft too. So the last one that we have here is kind of like a skinny chenille. So this is the Hope line. Let's see what this one. So this one is 100% recycled polyester, 170 grams, 166 yards. This one is a number 4 worsted. I do use like polyester chenille yarn all the time. Not normally in this size. This is so soft though, like I'm not too sure what I'll make with it. Okay, let me go make some swatches and I'm gonna come back. So if you look at the swatch here, it's actually, the draping is so nice when you knit it. I think I used a 5mm set of needles to knit this up. It's actually really pretty, very light. This would probably make a very nice thin sweater for springtime or like a really cute summer top. I really like this one. It seems to hold its shape quite well too, but have like a little bit of give. Super pretty. So then if you compare that to like how it's crocheted, it's just a lot more dense when it's crocheted. But both are still really nice. I did single crochets, half double crochets, and then some double crochets just to see how those were all going to work up for me. I don't know, maybe I will knit the poncho. I don't know. It's so pretty knit up. I really do like thinner yarns when they're knit. Okay, so I did just crochet a little piece in the round here. I am struggling to close the center. Oh, there we go. It's okay. It's not, I don't think it's something that I would really reach for, at least for stuffies and amigurumi. Like, I don't think I'm going to be making any in this small of this style of yarn, but I do think like maybe a granny stitch blanket or something would be really cute if you're making like a baby blanket. It's just for me, I get frustrated so easily when I'm crocheting with certain yarns that I'm not used to. But the color is great. The softness is great. I think it's still a good if you like this thinner stuff, which I see people posting about it all the time. I think you should for sure try it. You get a huge skein of it, so why not? I think for me, my favorite yarn out of all of them is the Inspire yarn, which is this one. I think it's great for probably majority of my followers because most people I see are using super bulky, and that's what this one is. You get a huge skein of it. The colors look really cute like we saw before. Like this green, I am dying. These three colors, like the green, this peachy coral color, and like this would be so cute in a blanket. So you can crochet it, you can knit it. I just think it's great. So this would be the one, if you wanted to try any of them, I would try this one because I feel like it's so versatile. I do really like the impact ones too, the yellow and the cranberry-ish cherry color. Those ones are great, but I'll have to just work with these yarns a little bit more before I can be like, yeah, 100% go for it. But that's just like my initial impressions of these yarns. If you are looking for something that's like a little bit better for the environment in the fact that it's recycled, I would check out those yarns. Go, if you're in the States, go to your local Walmart and see if you can kind of see what they have there, or just look on yarnspirations.com. But yeah, hopefully I'll be back with some more finished products using those yarns, but that's all I have for now. Bye guys.